Hello guys, well, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight and today I'm bringing you another FIFA 21 player review. This time the man that we are reviewing is Ian Rush, the mainly Liverpool striker and England striker. So as always with these reviews we'll get into the base stats, the attribute details, and then we'll get into some gameplay, see how he plays in game, and then see what I feel like his stats really should be and where he sits on the chart of the best strikers that I have used in FIFA 21 so far. So let's get into this. Ian Rush, 5'11", high medium work rates, right footed. He's got the 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Not too bad, the 4-star weak foot's really good. Obviously 3-star skill moves is the minimum that you really want, you don't want anything lower than that. I paid 361k for him at the time of recording this, so that is how much I will be judging him against. And 86 pace, 88 shooting, 70 passing, 83 dribbling, 41 defence and 79 physical. Some really nice stats there, so hopefully he will play that well in game. If you do like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more FIFA 21 player reviews and all sorts of FIFA 21 content really, and we'll get into the actual attribute details in just a moment and see how these stats are broken down. Alright, so got the 86 pace made up of 84 acceleration and 88 sprint speed. Some nice stats there, all round really not much difference between the two, and it comes together for that 86 pace, which is wicked. 88 shooting, this is where the fun happens. 89 attack positioning, 90 finishing, two fantastic stats in probably the two most important stats of the shooting breakdown. Shot power 85, 86 long shots, 88 volleys and 84 penalties. Very good stats all across the board. The main two there being attack positioning and finishing, and they are really good stats. The long shots and shot power also really good, and then the volleys is also very good, and penalties is great as well. So not a bad stat in the shooting there. 70 passing, which is made up of 75 vision, it's 65 crossing, 68 free kick accuracy, 77 short pass, 53 long pass and 77 curve. Not bad. I mean, the short pass is the only one that you really need for a striker if you're playing two up the top, so that's not too bad that the short passing is at a 77, which I do quite like, and the rest of them not great. 70 passing is not a really good stat, to be honest. 83 dribbling made up of 81 agility, 78 balance, 88 reactions, 85 ball control, 82 dribbling and 87 composure. Some really good stats there. The reactions especially is the standout stat there. Composure is really good as well. The agility and dribbling and all that stuff isn't the best, so he's not going to be the sort of player to be weaving in and out of challenges, I shouldn't think, but all round pretty good stats there. Not much to write home about as far as defending, but he's a striker, so that is not needed. However, the heading accuracy at 88 is really good. 79 physical, made up of 84 jumping, which goes hand in hand with that heading accuracy, 81 stamina, 79 strength and 73 aggression. Some really nice stats there. The strength is pretty good. It's what you sort of want for a striker, not too low, but obviously the higher the better, but it's in that green territory, which is good for a striker, especially a striker with fairly decent dribbling and very good pace. It's good to have strength and pace together, because that is the recipe for not being able to be stopped. That's what Cristiano Ronaldo has made his FIFA career out of, if you will. So yeah, some really nice stats there. I am really looking forward to getting into playing with Ian Rush. Obviously he is an icon player as well, so he's got the links to anyone that you can put in the team with him. So yeah, 86 pace, 88 shooting, really the two standouts. So we'll get into some gameplay now. I'll have a little chat about how he feels in game compared to what his stats say on the card, and then we'll get into what I feel like his stats should be. So the in game, so very strange, very strange. He was good. He was real good. The pace was really good. His pace felt a bit better than what the card would suggest. I would say he felt quick. His shooting, however, is what let him down. There's two things in the shooting that's let him down, and unfortunately it's the two things that I was most excited about before starting to play with Rush, and that was his attack positioning. For some reason he just stood there. He very rarely made runs. He was always around the middle of the pitch, and then he wouldn't run, and I didn't understand why. You'd have to sort of force him. So this is the first time that I've used the lock on to control a player off the ball is with Rush, because he just wouldn't move, and I don't know why that is. So that is down to his attack positioning, and I had him at stay up top when or stay forward when defending. It just didn't work. I'm not too sure why, but he just didn't get forward enough. So unfortunately that was a down. and then the finishing as well. Unfortunately, he had great finishing, but he missed a lot of chances, a lot of post hits, a lot of just straight at the keepers, a lot of chances that other strikers that I've had have scored before, and that was unfortunate, to be honest. His finesse is absolutely awful. However, his shot power is incredible. His shot power is where you want to get the most out of Rush. Just shoot hard, and it will hopefully go in if it doesn't hit the keeper. But he just seemed to blast it straight at the keeper more times than I've played with any other striker. That's not to say he was bad, because he wasn't. He was a good striker. He averaged about a goal a game for me, which for an icon that you're paying that amount of money for probably isn't good enough. But if you've got the coins and Rush is a favourite of yours, definitely go out and buy him, because he is fun to play with. He's got the pace. He has got good finishing. I think I've sold him a bit short there. His finishing is really good, but it's just not at the level of some of the other strikers that I played with. If you've seen the other reviews, you know some of them are incredible finishers, and he had one of the best finishing stats out of them. So just getting back into the stats there, 86 pace. I'm going to increase that pace up to about an 88, 89. He felt really fast, really fast, and I've got nothing bad to say at all about the pace, only positives, and it's got to be increased. Now, the shooting is the one. 88 shooting is an incredible shooting stat. 89 attack positioning, 90 finishing are incredible shooting stats, and it just didn't feel like that, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to bring it down to about an 85, 86, which is rare for me to bring a shooting stat down, but unfortunately I'm going to have to. 85, 86 for the shooting. So we brought the pace up, but the shooting goes down, unfortunately. 70 passing feels about right. I didn't really notice any times where he really gave the ball away, but he's got 70 passing. He's not going to be cutting defences wide open with his passing. So yeah, 70 passing seems about right. Maybe an increase if anything, but I'll stick at 70. Now the 83 dribbling, I'm going to actually increase this. He scored a couple of goals. You saw in the clips there where he did a few little weaving in and outs, which I said that he probably wouldn't be able to do before I started playing with him, and really he was able to do that. So I will have to increase the dribbling up from 83 to about an 85. Felt pretty good. Dribbling and pace definitely was this guy's strong points. The heading accuracy, now he got on the, I guess this would be jumping really, he got on the end of a lot of headers, but he just didn't score any. He was always there in a corner, but he just went wide. So I guess the heading accuracy has to come down a little bit. I'm not going to touch the defending because it's defending, and who needs defending for a striker, but just want to highlight that a little bit. But the jumping, he was really good. He did get ahead of all the defenders. It was just getting it on target that he really struggled with, unfortunately. But yeah, he didn't feel weak. So I'm going to stick with the physical there at 79. It's an all-round good stat really for the physical for a striker. So probably wondering, do I think he's worth the coins? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say no. Just because there's better strikers for cheaper. And unfortunately he just wasn't up to that level of an icon player. So let's see where he sits on the chart now of the best players that I've used on FIFA 21 so far, or best strikers, sorry. And he sits there, so it's not the best, not the worst. Obviously there's some people that have dropped off this list as well by now, but yeah, I just expected a bit more, especially from an icon that you're paying the money for, and he's got really good stats. I just expected a bit more, unfortunately. But he's not the best, not the worst. If you've got the coins and you're a Liverpool fan and you really love Rush, definitely go out and buy him because he's not a terrible player. But I just think if you're not a fan per se of Liverpool or of Rush, that era, then there are better options out there for you. So hopefully you did like this video, hopefully it helped you make your decision if you wanted to buy Ian Rush or not. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more FIFA 21 player reviews. They are coming every single day, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye bye.